Hi, welcome to Becca Holmes Yoga. I'm Becca. Today's 15-minute yoga and meditation is a standing flow. So we're going to start in Tadasana on our feet and get moving right away. Let's flow. Okay, let's find our Tadasana mountain pose. So you can take this either with toes together, heels slightly apart, or you can heel toe the feet out so that you are hip width distance. So take your pick, and then hands are gonna come beside us, and then palms facing forward. Let the eyes drop closed. And then just find your breath and find the floor. Let the shoulders draw down and back. Chest puffs up. We've got an engaged belly and a neutral pelvis. And just take a couple of minutes here to breathe. Inviting in Ujjayi breath, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And then take a moment here in your Tadasana to set an intention for your practice. So even though it's only 15 minutes, you're taking 15 minutes for yourself. So what do you need to either take with you from this practice, or what would you maybe like to leave on the mat? And of course, take any intention other than that you wish. Take another breath or two here. Okay, let's find the top of our mat. And then we're moving through 3 half sun A's. So from your Tadasana, keeping everything neutral and still, the arms come up and out about 45 degrees. As you inhale, palms meet. Exhale, reverse palms face down. Find your forward fold. First fold of the practice, you can take a generous bend of the knees. Inhale, find your halfway lift, hands to the shins, long back, flat spine. Exhale, return the hands to the earth in your fold. Inhale, reverse the palms, come all the way up to standing. Gaze follows the hands, and as you exhale, pulling it into the heart center. Let's take 2 more of those half sun A flows. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, folding, hinging at the waist, finding the floor. Inhale, halfway lift as the hands slide up the shins. Flat back, parallel with the ground. Exhale, folding again. And then inhale, return, mountain pose. And exhale, pull that intention into your heart, keeping it in mind. Again, inhale, up. Reaching long spine here, creating length in the whole spine as we do this whole flow. Exhale, find your fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands may stay on the mat or they can return to the shin. Exhale, folding again. Inhale, return to rise. Exhale, hands into heart center. Now moving into one modified sun salutation A. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, arms lift. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half forward fold. And as you exhale this time, planting the hands down, bending the knees generously to find your plank. You can take the knees as well. And then let's modify. So if you came to your full plank, let's just drop the knees right where you are. And then we're gonna come all the way to our belly. Elbows are in. Chaturanga, exhale to the belly. And then here, untuck the toes, tops of the feet are on the mat. Hands remain under the shoulders, finding a baby cobra. So inhale, strong legs here, push into the tops of your feet, baby cobra, just coming slightly up. Keep your neck long. I tend to always want to look up. We got to keep a long neck here to keep the neck safe, right? Exhale, come back down. Inhale, baby cobra, protect the neck. That's the word I was looking for. Exhale, return. Last one, inhale, cobra. Using your back and core muscles, hold here. Can you lift the hands? Exhale, return, chin or forehead to the mat. And then let's tuck the toes, returning through our modified chaturanga. So lifting up, knees are on the mat. And then lifting the hips, finding your first downward facing dog of this practice and maybe of your day. So take a minute here, really enjoy this downward facing dog. Take a minute to maybe sway the hips from side to side. Maybe you walk the dog out, bending one knee and then the next. Find your breath again, and then also touch base with your intention here. So take this time. Down dog is my favorite. Down dog is all about you. And then eventually let's find some stillness and then check our grounding points in this downward facing dog. So we want even weight on all 4 points that are hitting the earth, each hand, each foot. And then put some weight into your fingertips to give your wrists a little bit of a break. And then a slight bend in the knees to open the chest more. Heels are coming towards the earth, whether they touch or not, doesn't matter. And then find your Ujjayi breath. We're gonna hold here for 5 breaths, just really enjoying and taking in this downward facing dog. Three more breaths. Okay, prepare slowly to come out and complete this modified sun A. So inhale, and as you gaze in between the hands, we're gonna walk the feet up to meet the hands, and then exhale into your forward fold. And then let's inhale, halfway lift, taking our time to come out. So hands are to the shins or to the mat with a long extended spine. Exhale, folding. And then inhale your return, reverse swan dive. I like to bend the knees a lot here and really use my leg strength to get me all the way up. And then exhale, bring it in to the heart center. Okay, and then coming back, turning to face the side of your mat, let's find a tree pose. So we're going to put our weight in the left leg first, strong standing leg, strong hip. So make sure you're not popping out like this, okay? We wanna suck that hip in. And then hands to the hips to start, right leg comes up 90 degrees. And then opening that to 45, this hand can come out if you feel like you need balance assist. And I know we're taking our time getting there, right? But you can really feel the mechanics of the pose and posture if you do it one step at a time. We're gonna grab the ankle and then place it inside the thigh. And if this doesn't feel too good or you don't feel super balanced today for whatever reason, you can totally take a foot here or you can take down here by your ankle. So these are all gonna give you the same benefits. Just check how your hips feel and how you feel as far as being grounded today. All right, hands come to heart center. And then 3 tricks for our balance, okay? Engage the core so you won't fall backwards. Okay, core is engaged. Breathe. And then find a gazing point, something to stare at in front of you. And then hold here. We're holding for 5 breaths. And as you hold, feel that bottom leg shake and let it do what it wants, you know? If you fall out, get back in, no big deal. And if you feel so moved, maybe grow your branches. And then wherever you are, let's bring it back in and let's come out the same way we came in, left hand to left hip, right hand to right knee. Bring that knee back out to 45 degrees, back into the front 90, and then let it drop. Whew, shake it out. So if you've noticed, I don't know about you, but I've noticed as we break it down and move in slowly, it's a totally different pose than if we just, right? Okay, so let's do the other side. So strong right standing leg, hands to hips, inhale, the left leg comes up. Check in with your right foot. Are you grounded through all 4 corners? Like get your toes dug in, okay? Left hand to left knee, opening about 45 degrees. Finding your ankle and just starting to observe how does this side feel different also. Placing your foot, woo, find your balance. Okay, hold, 5 whole breaths. And now as you open up, Can you open your chest upward a little bit? Opening up the shoulders, opening up to, I like to say to the universe, or maybe to your intention, open and ready to receive. Maybe your branches are swaying. That's totally normal. And wherever you are, let's bring the hands back, heart center, and again, coming out slowly, just like we entered. Right hand, right hip, left hand, left knee. Foot releases, back to 90 degrees, drop it and release. Woo! Shake it out for a second. I love tree pose. That's such a great one to take any time of the day, I think. Now let's find Trikonasana triangle pose. So from here, step your right foot out. So you want the long edges of your feet to be to the long side of your mat. And you're about perpendicular with your feet now, but we're gonna tuck the back heel out just about 45 degrees. And it just shifts the hips slightly to, what's that, 10 o'clock? To the top of your mat, or to the back of your mat, really. Inhale, the arms open wide, finding your triangle. Exhale, shift forward, and then down. So our hands, depending, and then once you're here, actually let's talk about the feet first. You might have to adjust your stance. I often find that I have to do that, and then I find my triangle a little better here. So you can have your hand on your shin. It might be here, you might be grabbing the toe. And then breathe into this groin area, and then open up the top arm, opening the chest to the front of the room. The gaze might follow the lifted hand. Your gaze might be down. See whichever feels better for you. You might also look straight ahead. Hold here for about 3 more breaths. Focusing on inhale through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And now on an inhale, use this top arm to pull you up, and then arms are to a T, and let's shift our feet. Okay, so the right foot now is coming in, left foot is parallel to the long edge of the mat. Inhale, the arms wide, exhale, shifting forward as you dip. Now I feel a lot more open on this side just because of the way my left hip's feeling kind of tight now. So just observe what that looks like for you and how the sides feel different. And then here you can also engage the core. That will keep you from tipping backward. You can find something to gaze at and breathe, because this can be a bit of a balancing pose as well. 2 more full breaths. Now on this last inhale, again using this right arm to shift us upward, back into our extension, and then rotate the toes back forward. Hands come to heart center. You can heel toe the feet in or step them in. Okay, so we paused. Now we're gonna do one more flow. So find the top of your mat again and find your Tadasana, hands either at heart center or down by your sides, okay? Take a breath, maybe touch back in with your intention. And then inhale the arms up. We're going through a vinyasa flow. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back, finding that modified chaturanga from earlier. Inhale, pause. Exhale, all the way down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra, or you can push up into cobra, okay? Just pushing a little further. Tuck the toes, exhale, find your downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Find some balance. And then inhale, right leg behind us, 3-legged dog. Come up to the tippy toes of your left foot. That'll give you a little more space. As you exhale, sweeping the right foot forward, landing it in between the hands. We're coming up into warrior 2. So the back heel is gonna drop. And then we've got a wide stance. Inhale, come up, arms to a T. Everything is opening up to the side of your mat, except the gaze comes forward. Hold here for a breath. And then a little bit of a dynamic flow. Take an inhale here, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, shift forward into side angle. Right elbow and forearm come down as the left arm sweeps across the face. Inhale, return, warrior 2. Exhale here. Flip the front hand, palm facing up, back hand drops. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, back to warrior 2. Pause here for a full round of breath. One more inhale. And then exhale, windmill the arms down, framing the foot, finding your vinyasa. So modify it, go ahead, knees drop. Inhale to a cobra. Exhale, find your downward facing dog, lifting the hips. Now, pause here. We have 2 legs, so we are going to do the other side. When you're ready, inhale, left leg, behind you, 3-legged dog, coming up on your tippy toes of the right foot. Exhale, step that hand through, dropping the back heel, find your warrior 2. Again, everything to the side of the mat, except your gaze, and then bend into that front knee. Pause here. And then inhale, exhale, drop into your side angle. Inhale, return, warrior 2. Exhale, flip the front hand. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, return, warrior 2. Hold here for a full breath. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. And then again, exhaling, finding our vinyasa, windmill the hands down, turn that back toe up, front foot meets it, and let's find our modified chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then I like to check in here after, we've only been practicing for just under 10 minutes. And you can get your heart going. Of course, I've been talking while flowing, but check in with your breath. Notice if it has sped up, if it's a little more shallow, or maybe it's deeper. Just take this moment to kind of check in with your body and then revisit your intention as well. Let's take 2 more breaths in this downward facing dog. And then on your next inhale, again, bringing the gaze up towards the hands, walking into a halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And let's return to standing. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands pull into heart center. Find your Tadasana and pause. Okay, one option here in Tadasana, you can take one more vinyasa to a seat to find our meditation, or you can go ahead and just have a seat. So I'll guide us through one more vinyasa. Inhale, the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, find your plank, and then modify all the way to chaturanga. Inhale, coming up to your cobra. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. And just hold here for one breath. And then gazing forward, we're going to drag the top of the right foot forward, knee to elbow, drag the other one behind it. Boom, we've got our seat. Okay. So find a comfortable seat, and then we will move into our 5-minute meditation. This meditation will focus on prana, or life force. So as we've done a standing flow, very energetic, I really want you to, in this meditation, feel that energy as it flows and pumps through your body. So go ahead and close the eyes, find a comfortable seat. Check back in with your breath. Still inhaling and exhaling through the nose, but letting our natural breath come through now. Ensuring that you have a long, extended spine, crown reaches towards the ceiling. And just begin to observe the feeling of life that goes throughout your body. So imagine that each time you inhale, you are bringing life force into your body through oxygen, yes? And then with each exhale, we know we are expelling toxins. So as you inhale, imagine that this breath is not just bringing oxygen into the lungs, but it's bringing all the life force energy that you need throughout your entire body. So feel this energy coming in and going all the way to the fingertips, traveling down the core, through the hips and the legs, going all the way to the tips of your toes. And really allow this meditation to be one that energizes your body as it stills the mind. So as you breathe, continue to bring your focus back to your breath and the energy, the life force, the prana that it's bringing into your physical body. And I will leave you here in contemplation for just about 2 or so minutes, and then we'll close the meditation and the practice together. Begin to bring your awareness back into this present moment and this space. Take a deep breath in through the nose, open the mouth, sigh it out. I hope this practice brought you some energy, and I hope you feel ready to go tackle the rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you soon again. Bye. Hey, Becca again. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this 15-minute series, I've got some other classes you can check out. And if you would please subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends, share it with your family, that helps me be able to continue to create free yoga videos for you. And if you want to join my newsletter, you can do that on my website as well, where I send out some frequent love notes with other activities and things I have going on. So I hope to see you again soon here. Thanks. Have a good day.